Emotional type stresses can wreak havoc on your body. We all know that. It can lead to depression. It can lead to dis-ease in your body. But did you know that it can also lead to weight gain? So when you're thinking certain thoughts, you can actually start to believe that you are these things and you'll start to pack on weight. One of the things that you have to think about is your thoughts. And what are you telling yourself? Years ago, I had a mentor, Dr. Ward, and Dr. Ward had said to us, if I talk to you the way that you talk to yourself, you would not like me. And I didn't really get it at first until you start thinking about all the stuff you're telling yourself, all the negativity. And did you know that there was actually research done that only 8% of what you worry about actually comes true? That you actually think about 60,000 thoughts a day and 50,000 of them are what you thought of yesterday. So what are you thinking about? I encourage you to look at Dr. Emoto's work. What he did was he took these water containers and he put positive words next to one and negative next to the other. And then he looked at the crystallization of the water when it froze. And the ones that had the positive words, actually the crystals were beautiful. And the ones that had the negative words were dark and like nasty looking crystals, okay? He did the same thing with music. You can look him up online and look at the water crystals, they're beautiful. Did you know that most of your body is made up of water? So what you're putting into your mind has a tremendous effect on what outwardly is happening to you. A lot of you who are coming into the practice right now, you're not feeling great. You're feeling very isolated. We're about a year into this quarantine. And I'm here to tell you that there is going to be a line of demarcation. We are going to have life before COVID and life after COVID. Some things are never going to be the same, but what you can do is be proactive instead of reactive toward the situation. We're all in this together. What are some things that you can do in order to change your thought process in order to enhance your life rather than feel like something's been taken away from you and become depressed and start to degenerate with time over it? Let me share a few things. There are some of you that said, you know what? This is a time that I'll probably never have again, so I'm going to get down to my high school weight. I'm middle-aged, I'm going to get down to my high school weight. Mission accomplished and well done there. Some of you were like, you know what? I've always wanted to get more muscular. I'm going to do that. Others of you have been changing your eating patterns, which is awesome. A lot of you new patients have really got into cleaning up your diets, to changing your stuff. You're watching the previous videos, making some of the foods. You're very excited about making changes and you're feeling and functioning better. And your wins are my wins. It's so wonderful to hear these things. Someone else, they said, you know what? I have all this wildlife in my backyard. I don't know what birds or which ones, what kind of calls they're doing, or I can't distinguish that. And so she went out and she bought different bird feeders, different bird food, stuff for squirrels, and she's learning all these things, and it gives her great enjoyment to just look at the wildlife outside every day. And that's pretty neat too. Some of you have learned to play the ukulele, others have learned to play the guitar. So you're taking this time and learning something, which is amazing. For me, last year when the quarantine started, I made a commitment to do these videos, which I should have started 10 years ago. So Dr. Weinstein, love and light to you. Thank you so much for having patience with me and taking me through this process. This is about our 100th video on health and wellness, and I'm really proud of that, and I thank you all for your feedback on that. Also, my boyfriend and I, we decided, you know what, this year is going to be our best year despite all the stuff that's going on. And so one of the things that we chose to do is do history and hikes. So it's kind of quirky to cross borders. You don't know whether you can leave or not and fly and all this other stuff. So we decided that we're going to check out all the different cities and towns in Massachusetts, and we're going to learn the history of it, and we're going to go on nature hikes. So it's a great way to get exercise, great way to learn new things. We have such a wealth of stuff available to us in our own state. If you're somebody that's feeling down, if you're somebody that's got this negative thinking going on, we all do at times. Start making small, consistent action steps. Catch yourself and change the whoopses into wows. Figure out, okay, well, I'm feeling this way, but what can I do? Is there something that I haven't done that I've always wanted to do? Try some new things, and you will find that your thoughts will be better, that you'll be feeling better, functioning better. You'll probably be releasing some weight. You'll be detoxing your mind, which is going to help you balance out your biochemistry. Remember, health is a choice. Choose to be alive and well.